New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you yet again in prayer. So if there is anything that you would like prayer for, as we said in the intro, please, by all means, feel free to let me know. You can either put something into the comments, and I always do check the comments before I leave, just in case I've missed anything. Or you can submit a prayer request here at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. We have a family of ministers and practitioners around the world who are delighted to hold your intention, because there is no reason to let anything limit you, hold you back, keep you from your greatest expression of your life. Hello, it's all love. Good morning to you as well. So, excuse me. This morning, let me just check this. Hello, Reverend Michelle. You're in Banff. How's Canada doing? Hope you're having a marvelous time. Don't forget to say hello to Reverend David Robinson for me. So, okay, down to business. Now, what a wonderful business this is to be in, the business of affirming our truth. So, this morning, this is where I drew my inspiration. This is from the book called Fear to Faith by Reverend Dr. Dale Olansky. She wrote, "I pay attention to the inner longings of my soul, and I take action that brings these longings into expression." I love this. You know, as a movement, we speak quite a bit about visioning. We speak of the importance of being able to hold that mental image. But visioning tells us quite a bit about what it is that we are looking for in our lives. It's one of the reasons why we do visioning. But then the next step is taking what we have learned from that visioning and bringing it into our lives, taking action. So think about what it is that you have been considering. Think about the things that you feel are truly guiding you. Where is your passion? And how is it that you bring those things into your daily life? How do you bring those things into expression? We speak of affirmative prayer. And the affirmative prayer is to help us get our mind straight, to get ourselves in alignment, to get ourselves focused. But now, what do you want to do with that focus? So I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Allow yourself to be fully present to this moment, because we need that concentration. We need that focus, that grounding. And so whatever it is that you need to be able to put aside the distractions, whether it's closing your eyes or whether it's focusing on a candle, whether it's keeping your hands to your heart, to your third eye, opening yourself to spirit, whatever physical and mental and spiritual expression it is that you need to be fully present. Let's do just that. And so in this presence, the presence of each and every one of us, the presence of the one itself, we are united. Each of us has a part to play in this great universe, a unique part, a unique expression of who and whose each of us is. And so we envision what that means for each of us. Some of those ideas that we come up with, some of those visions that occur to us might be things that enable us personally to move forward in our lives, to express ourselves more fully, to delve into those areas which we have been perhaps frightened by, concerned by, more willing to put aside than we are to address them. Well, we open ourselves to all of that. We open ourselves to all of that. And we recognize that there is this immense capability to bring about change. But knowing what it is that we want to bring forward, knowing what it is that is our truth, is such an important first step. And now recognizing how that will outplay in our lives. What does that mean? How does it represent itself in your mind? How does it represent yourself when you look into your life or into the life of others? Understanding and being able to align with that passion, with that energy, brings a completely different dimension to the idea of visioning, because it's going from vision to reality, from our thought to manifestation. This is who and whose we are. We are not here simply to lock ourselves away and to think great thoughts. Now, we are here to bring about what we can, what we, each of us, individually, uniquely bring to this moment, bring to this life, bring to this world. And so recognizing that all that is good for each and every one of us is good for all of us. Knowing that there can be nothing that is truly good for the individual that cannot also be good for the greater whole. And so I call upon the consciousness of the one. Some call it the Christ consciousness. Some of it call it the greater consciousness. Whatever term it is, we know that there is this tremendous collection of energy, of thought. All of this is available to us. All of this can provide for us. All of this can be a distraction if we are not focused. And so we do what is important. We do what is really driving us, what is pulling us forward. There are things that we do that we are looking to release. There are things that we are doing to avoid. But we do that not by negating, but by affirming. Once you understand what it is that you do not want in your life, what you do not want to see in the world. Now you have an understanding of what it is that you do want, what you do want to invoke, what you do want to represent, what you do want to bring out into the world in your unique way. And so allow yourself to have your passion pull you. Allow yourself to follow that energy. It is not about what you believe your abilities are. It's not about what you believe is expected of you. It's about being able to follow that passion, being able to follow that inner understanding, that inner drive, so that we can, each of us, be the greatest that we can possibly be, that each of us can live the most fulfilled, the most fulfilling life we possibly can. Because we are the co-creators of our life experience. And so taking that responsibility, taking that invitation to heart, allowing all that each of us is to be fully present, to be fully active, to be fully engaged in the business of life, the business of humanity, the business of our spiritual divinity, our uniqueness, our oneness with loving spirit. Bringing all of this forward, this is my prayer today for each and every one of us, that we allow ourselves the greatness that exists within, that we allow ourselves to take all of those gifts that we have as our birthright and allow them to shine in this world, allow them to speak loudly, allow them to scream for justice and for love and for beauty. We will not be quiet when we know that we have the truth within. We will not sit back when we know that we have the ability to change the world. We will not worry about how, we will not worry about when. We will simply open to all that loving spirit provides. And knowing that as I have spoken the truth of who each and every one of us is. I release this word. I can release it confidently. I can release it joyfully. I can release it in thanksgiving. And so it is. And so it is. It's all love. So folks, knowing without a doubt that you are loved, and knowing without a doubt that you are love itself, the greatest power that exists in all of the universe. Think about what it is that you want to accomplish today. In this moment, think of what it is that you want to do to be more fully who and whose you truly are. And then go out and do that. I will see you soon, assuming that I can find my right place to be. Here we go. Be well. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org www.newthoughtmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.